Hey, deep thinkers, welcome back to my channel. Did you know that 1 in every 25 people you meet could be a sociopath? That's like everyone in your building or your entire graduating class. Crazy, right? You could be dating one right now and not even know it. Today, we're diving into the 5 signs you might be dating a sociopath. So, if you're ready to face the truth, grab your seats, and let's get started. Okay, so first up, manipulation. Sociopaths take manipulation to another level. They're masters at twisting your words, making you doubt your own reality. You start to question your own memories, your own feelings. For example, I once knew this girl who was dating a guy who seemed charming at first. But then, he isolated her from her friends, controlled her finances, and made her feel guilty for spending money on herself. She didn't realize she was being manipulated until it was almost too late. So, how do you know if you're being manipulated? Trust your gut. If your partner is constantly making you feel bad about yourself or controlling your every move, that's a huge red flag. Don't ignore those instincts, guys. Another major red flag is their complete lack of empathy. This isn't just a minor flaw. It's a fundamental issue that can have serious consequences in relationships and interactions. I'm talking about a bone-chilling inability to understand or care about the feelings of others. It's as if they are completely disconnected from the emotional experiences that bind us as human beings. They can hurt you, betray you, and not even flinch. Imagine being in a situation where your trust is shattered, and the person responsible doesn't even bat an eye. They don't feel guilt, remorse, or any of those things that make normal people, well, normal. It's like they are missing a crucial part of what makes us human. In the workplace, it's like a playground for them to manipulate and exploit others. They thrive in environments where they can use people as stepping stones to achieve their own goals. I remember hearing about a guy who sabotaged his colleagues to climb the corporate ladder. He was ruthless, and his actions left a trail of broken careers and shattered dreams. He'd spread rumors, take credit for other people's work, and he didn't care who he stepped on to get ahead. His lack of empathy made him a dangerous person to be around. It's like they feed off the pain of others. Their satisfaction seems to grow in direct proportion to the suffering they cause. So, how can you spot this lack of empathy? Pay attention to how your partner talks about other people. Do they dismiss others' feelings or make light of serious situations? Do they seem to enjoy seeing others suffer? This can be a subtle but telling sign of a deeper issue. Do they lack compassion or understanding when someone is going through a tough time? Their inability to connect emotionally can be a glaring red flag. If so, that's a major red flag. It's crucial to recognize these signs early on to protect yourself from potential harm. Empathy is a cornerstone of healthy relationships, and its absence can lead to a toxic and damaging environment. Red flag number 3, the mask of charm. Sociopaths are often incredibly charming, especially at first. They have an uncanny ability to make you feel special, as if you are the only person in the room that matters. They know how to turn on the charisma, say all the right things, and sweep you off your feet. Their words are like honey, sweet and enticing, drawing you in with every syllable. But it's all an act, a carefully constructed facade to lure you in and gain your trust. This mask of charm is their tool, their weapon to manipulate and control. I remember hearing this story about a guy who charmed his entire family. He was the life of every family gathering, always knowing how to make everyone laugh and feel good. He was the golden child, but behind closed doors he was stealing money and lying to his siblings. His charm was a mask, hiding his true intentions and actions. So, how can you tell if someone's charm is genuine or just a mask? It's not always easy, but there are signs you can look for. Pay attention to their actions, not just their words. Words can be deceiving, but actions often reveal the truth. Do they follow through on their promises? Consistency between words and actions is a key indicator of genuine character. Do their actions align with their words? If there's a discrepancy, it's a red flag that their charm might be a mask. True charm comes from authenticity and kindness, not manipulation and deceit. Genuine charm is effortless and comes from a place of sincerity, whereas a mask of charm is calculated and often hides darker intentions. Always trust your instincts and look beyond the surface. True character is revealed over time through consistent actions and genuine behavior. Red flag number 4, living a lie. Sociopaths have a deeply ingrained compulsion to lie, even when there's no reason to. It's almost as if lying is second nature to them, a reflex they can't control. They'll lie about their past, their accomplishments, their feelings, even the most mundane details of their lives. These lies can be grandiose or trivial, but they are always present. I remember going to a party where a girl was telling the most outrageous stories. She had everyone captivated with her tales. She claimed to have traveled the world and met famous people, but it became clear she was making it all up. Her stories were inconsistent and full of holes. Pathological liars often believe their own lies to some extent. They convince themselves of their fabricated realities. They create elaborate fantasies to escape their own reality. These fantasies can be so detailed and vivid that they start to blur the lines between truth and fiction. So how can you spot a pathological liar? It's not always easy, but there are telltale signs. Pay attention to inconsistencies in their stories. Do their accounts change when they retell them? Do they frequently change their version of events? This is a common trait among pathological liars. Do they get defensive or angry when you question their stories? Their reaction can be a strong indicator of their dishonesty. If so, that's a major red flag. Recognizing these signs can help you protect yourself from the manipulations of a pathological liar. Red flag number 5. Irresponsibility alert. Sociopaths have a deep-seated disregard for consequences and the well-being of others. They might rack up massive debts and expect others to bail them out. They might engage in risky or illegal behavior without any regard for safety. This irresponsibility often extends to their treatment of animals. I remember hearing about a girl who noticed her boyfriend mistreating his dog. He'd leave the dog outside in the heat for hours, forget to feed it, and even kick it. So how can you tell if someone's irresponsibility is a sign of something more sinister? Pay attention to how they handle responsibilities, money, and pets. Do they take ownership of their actions? Do they show remorse when they've messed up? If not, that's a huge red flag. So there you have it, deep thinkers. 5 signs you might be dating a sociopath. Remember, these are just potential red flags, not a diagnosis. Your safety and well-being are paramount, always. Don't ignore your gut instincts. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Stay safe out there, and thanks for watching.